ARK has many dinos, but usually you don't need all of them to be a productive and fast player. In fact, in this video I'm gonna be showing you 3 dinos that you can use for almost everything in the mid-game and ARK Survival Ascended. Starting off with Wyverns. You can get them on my favorite map, Ragnarok, and they are pretty cool. You just gotta go into the trench, collect some eggs and you'll be good to go. Well, mostly. That's easier said than done. Anyways, after you collected the egg, the hatching and raising part is pretty easy. Besides the problem that on most servers you actually have to go back to the wyvern trench to knock out a big wyvern for some milk. I hope that you got a good long neck with at least some shocking darts. Another cool thing is that there are 4 different versions of wyverns. The ice wyvern that spits ice, the fire wyvern that spits fire, the poison wyvern that literally throws poison bolts at enemies, and the lightning wyvern. I don't really have to say anything about this one, except that it's my favorite. But watch out, because wyverns aren't friendly at all. Not even towards you, the one who raised them. Also not towards your own dinos. So yeah, just watch out. But coming to the point of the video, wyverns are pretty useful for many things. As you saw, wyverns are made to fight and defend your base. The ability to grab dinos can help with base defense, but it's also very useful for early or mid-game farming. Wyverns can also have a lot of weight, so if you're farming with an Anki that has weight reduction on metal, the wyvern can carry a good amount of farm back to your base, while also protecting the Anki from all the bad dinos that try to steal your metal, or just kill you. Next up, I chose the Therizinos. It is also a pretty strong dino when it comes to fights, but it's also often used for base defense, especially in caves with smaller entrances, like Kano Cave on the island. I guess sometimes they're even used in boss fights, but I'm not too sure about that. Anyways, it didn't just used to be a nice dino to cry out in ACE when you didn't want to have a fair PvP fight. It's also a great farmer for specific resources, especially hide, fiber and wood, which are things you always need. Its special ability is that it can have additional levels in delicate harvesting, which is perfect for hide and fiber, and power harvesting, which is perfect for farming wood. Now Freddy Krueger also have different kinds of attacks. The headbutt, which is famous for doing torpo damage and knocking players off their tames. The, I don't know what to call, but let's just say farming, that's used for farming fiber. And the normal attack, that's mostly used in fights. Farming is perfect for fiber, as I said, and the headbutt is used for hide and wood. If you farm hide with the headbutt attack, it only picks up the hide and not the beat. Same with fiber and wood, and all the other cool stuff this dino can farm. The Therizinos also isn't hard at all to tame. You can trap it with a few billboards, but I advise you to wait until you have metal, since the Theri will just break out of wood traps, and Freddy will completely headbutt you out of the map, and you will just go and test it out, because the attention span of my viewers isn't good enough for me to explain more specials about this guy. Anyways, coming to the last dino. And I'm already sorry for bringing in 2 flyers. It's the RG. The Argentavis is an awesome mid-game dino because first of all it can grab players. That means for defending your base or even in normal fights while farming, it's a very nice tool to have. Something special about the RG is that if you have someone or something grabbed, it can actually deal damage to its prey while it's being carried, with no way out unless they have a whip, or in the worst case for you, a crossbow with grapples. While it's not as fast as the wyvern, it can carry much more weight and also has a built-in smithy, which is pretty cool for raids. For example, when you want to repair your flag or just use it as a crafting station. Another thing that it has is weight reduction, and not just on raw metal like the Anki does, but also on ingots and wood, which is very useful. All in all, I would say the RG is a perfect mid-game flare for farming, but it can also still help you in PvP fights, even if you already raised wyverns for yourself. Another special thing is that it's the only dino that can grab players out of a mech. So yeah, keep that in mind. But don't forget that it's extremely hard, since mechs are way faster and more dangerous than a little bird. I hope you enjoyed this video and appreciate my hard editing, which took hours of work.